Make it about her and you. So you're not in a place of saying, oh, I wish I would have said this. Oh, I shouldn't have said this, and have so many regrets. If you try to really bring it to a simple place and just simplify it where it's going to be just about one person that's speaking to another, instead of let me bring out what's all around this world, what's going on, who I'm messing with, or who I want to mess with, or what type of thing I'm trying to have, then you'll have a way better chance. What is up, my BBossBaddies and my bad mom fellas? It is your girl Bosana, and welcome BBossArmy. So as you can tell by the title, today I'm going to be talking about what not to say to a woman on a date. Now, if this is going to be your first date, honestly, you got to be extra careful, because it's like, if you mess up on the first date, you won't get a second date. And normally, because you guys are the ones that are asking women out, since men are supposed to make that first move, that first approach, basically it's all up to you guys to save the first date so there could be more dates, or at least more encounters where you can see her again. This can work on plenty of dates, but when you're on that first date, it really does matter. Okay, make sure you check out everything that's linked down below and in the bio. Especially, last thing is, I will say, I know you guys want me to jump right into it, but just make sure you check out my new YouTube channel. I'm going to be dropping personal life. I won't even get on to that, but please be subscribed with your post notification on, and then make sure you check out my Patreon. And so let's go ahead and get started. So I have 3 things for you guys, so you guys already know what's up. We start from 3, go down to 1, so that means what? You gotta watch until the end to get the number 1 thing. Number 3 on my list is, I want to lay it down, or you know, you already know what's up, or I'm trying to get in those. The only time, and I'm being so real with you guys, the only time you guys can say that and it'll work is if she already knows, based on basically judging you or seeing you on social media or seeing you handling business in a certain way. The only time that'll work is by her saying, oh, he has money. Oh, he's this. He has this type of status. Back to hypergamy and basically women dating up. Of course, that most times women are going to treat you more special, or basically treat you as if you're more valuable because of the fact of you have this going on, or you're ranked at this point of your life as if you have more value than other people. And that's real facts right there. So it's like, doesn't matter exactly what you're doing at all, but the only way you're going to be able to slide, and not just only with the point of saying, oh, I want to lay it down, or I want to do this with you, or what's next, or I'm trying to mess around. Not only those, but anything you really say at a place where you have status and have money, and you're at a different place in life that you definitely weren't at a place where you were learning, it will work with women. Women will let you slide literally with those things that you will say. But what I'm trying to tell you guys, when you're in the process of learning, or you're trying to elevate, or you're just learning in the beginning, like you're not even middle or at the end about to finish the course type of thing, like you're not there. All I'm really trying to tell you, you have a bigger risk. So what you guys can do is not mention that at all. So when you are on that date, regardless if it's the first date or it's the last, you do not mention that you want to lay it down. And then I talked about how to get laid on your first date. I talked about that in a different video. If you want to check it out, I will leave the link down below. But literally all I told you guys was some points that you can do. And I definitely told you guys, which I am obviously spilling it, but still go check out that video because you'll get more points. But it's really, don't risk it by saying things of what you're actually trying to do. If your intentions are going to be that, then it's not going to work in your favor. Most times you guys have to literally not say what you actually want. Be very careful, because everything she's taking from you is going to be like, okay, what's his next steps? What is he trying to do with me? What is he feeling about me? So now you guys have to be obviously making decisions that's not making her feel like, oh, no, I know he wants to just do this. I know he's just trying to lay it down. I know he just wants to be in a bedroom with me. Those things will not work for you guys, because completely she is not going to put herself out there, regardless if she's a thotty. It does not matter. She's not going to put herself out there to be a thotty. Eventually, and this means if you guys get to a stage of, oh, you're going there afterwards, or you went to the crib first or whatever, but eventually she's going to show her true colors if she's that type of female. But for the most part, you have to play it safe, because if she's not, you're gonna be disqualified. She's gonna eliminate you so quickly because she doesn't want to put up with that, knowing that your only intentions or what you're trying to do first is to, of course, lay it down. So please, fellas, don't ever try to be like, oh, I'm trying to lay it down, or I'm just trying to do this with you. That will not work. A lot of girls will be definitely turned off, and they're gonna brush you off and treat you like you're just another guy. Remember, I told you guys in other videos, and you guys obviously know this, or maybe if you haven't experienced, you haven't, but most guys, like I've said in since time, is that they can go out and do a lot of things and they can get away with it. And I'm talking specifically for females, right? Do things to females, for females, things like that. So for you as a fella out there, your job when you're trying to get a woman is to make it seem like you're not so attached to females. You're far from females, and you have to make it seem, and this doesn't mean every single time, but you have to make it seem like they want you, but you're not about them. So it means like she can feel like, oh, you're about her, you want her, not all these other females out here. Okay, you guys, so pretty much to wrap it all up, the whole I want to lay it down, letting her know your exact intentions, what you're trying to do, what's up. Do not do that. Try to conversate, get to know her, and realize, okay, this is gonna work best because I'm actually getting to know her at a different place, and she can be able to get to know me at a different place. Okay, you guys, so let's go ahead and move on to the next thing. Next thing on my list is religion and politics. Now, I do not talk about this on my channel whatsoever, and I thought it was very important for me to bring it back up for the simple fact that I do not talk about it. So you guys, and I'm feeling like you guys should know this because I feel like it's been out there, not just for men advices, it's just been out there, just generally speaking. So when you are on that date, do not bring up religion. And I will only talk briefly in this video just because I don't want it to be too long. But religion is a touchy subject. Most times, you know, you got to be on one side of a religion, what you guys want to do. Oh, this is the next step. And other times when you're talking to a specific type of female, if she's this type of religion and she doesn't respect your religion or she's not about that, automatically you're going to disqualify yourself. So what I'm really trying to say, you have a better chance later on. It's like, don't spill out so much and bring up all these things that's going to give you a higher chance of not being able to talk to her ever again or going on another date with her. And that's also with politics. Politics is not something you should really be talking about on a first date. You guys should be getting, or even third date. It's just like you're trying to get to know each other. Even though you guys might feel like on the first date or the third, if you get to that point or when you met her, that you got to know somebody, there's always so much learning to do. So for her and you guys have to still keep asking questions. What's next? What do you want to do in the future? What's next in your life? What's your next plans? What's going to be your journey looking like? What are you trying to include and incorporate? All these things are very important. So when you're trying to drift it off to politics and being so religious, oh, I can only do this, those are only going to apply if you're looking for a specific woman like that. So if you're looking for a Muslim woman or a Christian woman, whatever that you are looking for, go ahead and put it out there, because obviously if she was the opposite of what you're looking for, she has to be taken out the picture because it's not going to work. But if you are willing to basically explore or, you know, see what's going to happen next, then don't bring it up, because you're going to have more potential later on than literally before. Okay, you guys, so let's go ahead and move on to the last thing on my list. And so for this last thing, and at this point, you guys should be subscribed and of course have that post notification on, of course, and give this video a big thumbs up. So for the last thing that I have on my list that you guys should never ever talk about on a date, especially the first date, is any exes or anybody you dealt with, anybody that you are even talking about currently. That's just gonna give you, especially as a man, because men are able to do certain stuff that women can't do and get judged for. Like, legit, this is facts. So for you guys, if you're gonna bring up your exes or somebody that you're currently talking to, it's honestly gonna be a judgment moment. It's gonna be like, oh, that's what you're doing, oh, that's how you feel. And then on top of that, she's just gonna look at you and she's gonna be like, okay, this is exactly what I want. I don't want a man that's gonna be having this type of woman on his side or this type of woman by his side, but he's gonna treat her this way. So pretty much you guys are putting out too much. And then on top of that, women don't want specific things. Although, and this is crazy, although women are willing to put up with a guy that would cheat and still spend money on her, if she is meeting you and hasn't officially gone attached to you, and you guys are talking about, oh, this is the type of side chick you want, a main chick and a baby mama, you're mentioning things like that, instantly she's gonna be like, I'm not gonna put myself in that place, in that category. So you have a way better chance when it's deeper down the line, when she actually has feelings for you and she's looking at you like, okay, this is still my guy, I still mess with him. Those are the times where you really have a chance. Other than that, when you guys are trying to literally, oh, I want you, trying to tell her things like, oh, I mess with you, or you know what, I'm gonna spoil you, you're gonna be the main one, and then you're mentioning, oh, well, I still have this, or you know what, this is the other things that you have to consider, you blew your chance already. So really, if you're trying to talk about your ex, anybody else that doesn't have to do with her, it's not gonna work for you guys. So literally, if you're on that date, it's all about her and then it's all about you. Although women want more attention, please just make it about you too. So it's not going to be in a place of, okay, we're mentioning this person, this type of things, and now we're branching out. And you guys don't even get a chance to really understand each other. And that's one thing, and I'll wrap up with this. That's one thing I really hate. You know, when you try to get to know somebody or you're meeting somebody, even for the first or second, third, it doesn't really matter. You know what? Whenever you are conversating with somebody, it really sucks sometimes because it's like you can get misinterpreted and be thought of differently because you're not saying the right thing. So it's almost like you have to understand what you should be saying and then what's coming out your mouth. And we don't even realize it until afterwards. So fellas, when you're out here, like I said, make it about her and you. So you're not in a place of saying, oh, I wish I would have said this. Oh, I shouldn't have said this, and have so many regrets. If you try to really bring it to a simple place and just simplify it where it's going to be just about one person that's speaking to another, instead of let me bring out what's all around this world, what's going on, who I'm messing with or who I want to mess with or what type of thing I'm trying to have, then you have a way better chance. In getting what you want and accomplishing exactly what you were expecting in this date. Okay, you guys, so literally, if you want this type of outcome, be very mindful, and honestly, thinking through before you make it happen is gonna help you guys out. So prepare yourself, whether it's just watching this video or actually practicing. Do what you gotta do. Don't feel anyways. Okay, you guys? So I hope this video really helped you guys out. And if it did, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. Make sure you follow me on my social media. Make sure you check out my Patreon. And of course, make sure you check out everything that's linked down below, and that second YouTube channel, and the third, of course. You guys will see me in my next video. Bye, guys.